Queen Charlotte, Bridgerton's first spin-off, unexpectedly revives Lady Whistledown, while also introducing a two-pronged plot hole. Given the appeal of Julie Andrews' fictitious gossip columnist, Queen Charlotte must have found it simple to use her as the narrator to introduce each episode. However, there is a problem if you consider it for longer than a minute. Naturally, Bridgerton disclosed that Penelope Featherington is Lady Whistledown, and that she was responsible for the Times-covered gossip columnist. According to Bridgerton's chronology, that occurred in 1814 or about 34 years after the Queen Charlotte events, which in some ways predates Penelope's birth. That isn't a problem in and of itself, because it stands to reason that Lady Featherington's use as a continuity marker might be explained by the fact that she recorded the entire tale. But even that has a significant problem. In the opening few seconds of Episode 1, Queen Charlotte modifies how Lady Whistledown functions. Whistledown is forced out of her world by the opening narration, which informs the audience that Queen Charlotte is just inspired by history and is not seeking historical authenticity. Shonda Rhimes addressed the residents of the Ton, her beloved and kind readers, in her voiceovers before, but to remind the real-world audience of Shonda Rhimes' ingenuity with history. Whistledown is given authority she shouldn't truly have. That's the first issue. Even if you disregard the narrative logic and agree that Whistledown is merely recounting Queen Charlotte's history for her audience, there is still a problem with her serving as the narrator. There is no way she could be correct. Penelope wasn't able to write a single word about the royal ball because, as Bridgerton pointed out, Whistledown was only allowed to write about the things she observed. Therefore, it is absurd to think that Penelope could recall the most private aspects of a royal wedding that was kept so secret, especially given the fears of compromising the crown in the event that King George's illness was made public. How Whistledown may be aware of the most minute shared facts, the disarmingly intimate secrets, and the scandalous debates cannot be established logically. But for her role as narrator to even function, she must be fully informed. Even if access to Queen Charlotte and King George, Reynolds and Brimsley's bedroom, or Lady Danbury's solitary walks were not a concern, Whistledown declared that marriages are private affairs whose purity she would not compromise. It would be a blatant violation of her own rule if Queen Charlotte revealed the truth about her courtship and conflicts with King George. Additionally, Queen Charlotte completely overlooks what Lady Whistledown actually is in the pursuit of a Bridgerton connection.